Hey, welcome to the Local 636 podcast. We're here at Let's Groove Studio. Come on in, the water's warm. What a great space this is. If you are a podcaster, an aspiring podcaster, if you have a podcast that you're doing at home, do it here. This is an awesome space that you can see. We've got all the production equipment that you could ever want, multiple cameras, lights, a customizable TV screen with your logo, with whatever information you need. Angel and his team here at Let's Groove have all the equipment. They know which buttons to press to make me look and sound good, because that's not easy. And they can do that for you. This space can be yours. This can all be yours, everything you see. This is a rentable space. You can rent it by the hour. You can do monthly packages. Angel and his team are so easy and great to work with as well. All I have to do is come in here and start talking, which is what I like to do, right? We're going to drop the link of how you can get in touch with us. But hit us up and let us know. Now, for the Local 636 podcast, we want you to subscribe, like, follow, send a paper airplane note to your friends, tell everyone about us. But you can hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you're watching. That way you're going to get notifications and be able to get the latest episode, be the envy of all your friends, all your neighborhood, to say that you heard the podcast first. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, go ahead and click that follow or like button. Again, you'll be notified when the newest episode comes out. You'll be the first one to know. You'll have it as soon as it's out. Socials, follow us. Facebook, Instagram, Local 636 on both platforms. You should be able to find us pretty easily. We also have a growing Facebook group where you can find out about the cool stuff happening, not just with Local 636, but in St. Charles County. Local 636 online store is up as well. Be the envy of all your friends with a great Local 636 t-shirt, hat, whatever, coffee map, whatever it is. We've got it all in the store. Local636.com is the website. Just hit that shop button and you'll see all the great things there. We can ship directly to you, or you can pick the item up for free at our new pop-up shop that's in Frenchtown. Thanks for joining us and hope you enjoy the show. Hey, and welcome back to the Local 636 podcast. We're recording here at Let's Groove Studio in the heart of Cottleville. This is a great place, as you can see. We record all the podcasts here. Great sound. How's that sound? It sounds great, doesn't it? It looks great. It's not because of me. It's not because of my beautiful guest, Bree. That rhymed. How about that? But it's because of the setup they have here. The cameras, the audio, the video, the mixing they do. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So if you're a podcaster, you can do a lot of other stuff here too. You could record any kind of audio or video that you wanted. Maybe not any kind, but if you're recording audio or video, this is a place. But if you're a podcaster, they can set you up. We've got the beautiful logo here. They can put anything up there. We've got the studio here, and you can rent it weekly, hourly. There's all kinds of ways to utilize the studio. It's a great space. If you're doing this from your couch, like I was before here, that's not a good thing to do. This is just professional looking. You can brand it. This is the way to go. So Let's Groove Studio is where we're recording. As always, we'll have that information in the links and in the bio. But hit up Boy Angel. Is that okay to still say Boy Angel? Angel Magasano taught me that.
I know.
Hit up Angel with Let's Groove Studio and make this your new podcast home. It's fantastic. So today, my guest is Bree Kleeschulte.
Hi.
With Light Up Cottleville. How are you?
I'm great.
So let's talk. Light Up Cottleville is a what?
It's Christmas in the Ville.
It's Christmas in the Ville. I love that saying. I love that saying. So right off the heels of, which is just another great night, another great event in Cottleville.
Yes.
And I couldn't believe when you came up with this, I'm like, wait a minute. There's not already a Christmas thing? Like, y'all don't have a Christmas thing?
No.
I guess because I'm in, like, where I live in, like, historic St. Charles, that's a huge deal, right?
Right.
Thousands of people every year. And so you're like, there's not a thing.
Right.
Is that how it came up? Like,
it totally did. It was a combination of things. So I literally one day in the office, because I also work for a circle of advisors. So I work for Chelsea Sweden.
Upstairs from the dungeon here that we're in.
Let's Groove Studio. So I see Angel all the time. And he does have an amazing podcast studio down here. So I work in Cottleville. I play in Cottleville, and I'm also on the board for the Chamber of Commerce in Cottleville. So I'm literally here every day.
Yeah.
And it was December, and I'm like, these are some really cute snowflakes they have on the light poles here. What do we do? What else are we doing?
Yeah.
And that was really it.
So this was last year.
This was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, okay.
2 years ago, I was like, Chelsea, it would be so cool if we did like a tree lighting or something here in Cottleville. And then it just sort of snowballed from there.
I like what you did there. Snowballed.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
That wasn't even on purpose.
Yeah.
I just say that. So it just snowballed from there. And it went from a tiny idea to do a Christmas tree lighting in the grass lot next door to just basically the businesses getting really involved and wanting to be a part of this and just bring the magic of Christmas to Cottleville, which it's so inspiring to see all the people that have partnered with me. Still, I think I fell out of my chair a couple times,
That's a cool feeling, isn't it?
It's awesome.
When you start something that's like your idea and you're like, wait a minute, people like this?
Man, and I'm not even going to lie, like, as I'm sure you've experienced, there's a lot of ups and downs when you're planning something and going through things. You just have to be able to roll. When things don't go your way, you just have to say, you know what, it wasn't meant to be, and now I need to move forward. So there's just a lot of really great energy that is coming with this event, and that's pretty strategic on my part. I really want to work with people that are over the moon to be a part of this event. And that's literally what's been attracted to me. So it's been wonderful.
There's such great community support out here in Cottleville, specifically in St. Charles. We talk about that a lot in St. Charles County. And I've said this 100 times, but I used to have like this list of things that I would ask my guests. And one of them is like, what makes St. Charles County special? I had to stop asking because it's the same answer. It's the support. It's the support from the community, from the business owners, from your friends. It's really evident in downtown St. Charles.
Yeah.
It's really evident in Cottleville too.
Yeah.
And Local 636 gets flack sometimes from other people in other cities. And they're like, we all just do stuff in St. Charles and Cottleville. And I'm like,
because we're awesome.
Well, they support us. Like they have cool events and they tell us to come out and, talk about that. Like talk about the community and how they've supported this and the businesses. And
I mean, I'm going to try not to fangirl too hard, but, first of all, I have to always bring up the wonderful people that I work for, which is the Shreves family. And that's kind of how it started. They are amazing people. And literally stop it. They're amazing people. And, when I talked about doing this event, they were 100% supportive and like, how can we help? What can we do? Chris has been amazing, just giving me ideas here and there. And so that's been wonderful. But what I really can appreciate about this community is that I have made some lifelong friends here in Cottleville with people, and they're always willing. Anytime I have a conversation with them, they're always like, well, how can I help? What can I do? They just want to be involved. And it's really how to create that win-win. And so a lot of times you can get into a situation where it feels lose-lose or win-lose. And this is not like that at all.
Are we on an episode of The Office? Do you remember that? He
No.
looks at the playbook and he's like, I think I want to go for win-win.
Yes,
win.
Win.
That's the best, right?
Here.
Yeah.
It is. And then let's talk about Little Black Book, too.
Okay.
Like, they've been phenomenal.
Just had Angel on. You can check out that episode.
I totally did check out that episode.
Okay.
But, I mean, she's just been an amazing support. Everyone in LBB has just been wonderful. So, like, I can't even explain how it feels to be empowered as a woman, because I know you're a dude. But to be...
I'm not going to try, so... yeah.
But to be in a group where literally their mission is exactly what they say it is, and you're able to just support one another, it's really incredible. And I recommend that any woman out there who has a business, you should join Little Black Book.
If you are a male with a business and have female employees,
that's right.
I would say have them join Little Black Book.
Yeah, the organization is incredible, and then the amount of business things that they put on, strategy sessions and trips away and things like that, where you can really just focus on the growth of your business and strategies and things like that. It's just a really incredible organization. And what they're doing with Toys for Tots, which basically that's what Light Up Cottleville is supporting. So, it started out as a tree lighting, and then I thought, who can you partner with? Who can you partner? I have a lot of conversations in my head.
Yeah.
Who can you partner with that would really support this and get behind it, and what can you do that would give back to the community? So the whole premise of the event is really for family fun, because who doesn't want to have fun at Christmas time with your family? That's what it's all about. For me, it is anyway. So growing up, like, my mom is obsessed with Christmas, and it just really has transferred over to me now.
So we love Girl Angel.
Yes.
We love LBB.
Yes.
Let's talk about you a little bit, though.
Oh my gosh.
Let me reset here real quick. We're talking about Light Up Cottleville, which is on December 2nd.
Yes.
5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
It's in the streets of Cottleville.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to start. So there's a lot going on with Light Up Cottleville.
Tell me.
So basically, we have partnered with Francis House Central and Avalon Park Independent Living. And that's where people can park.
Okay.
And then they'll have transportation. Yep. They'll have transportation down into town. And then they'll be given a map. And on the map, it'll tell them, where all the events are. So Lillian Day is doing Mrs. Claus and cookies. And so Mrs. Claus is going to read stories at certain times.
That's cool.
And so that's going to be announced. And then in the back of their parking lot, so Unique Heating and Cooling, Michelle and John have been unbelievable. They've let me use their parking lot, and we're going to have the ice bus back there. So there's a bus that shoots snow in the wintertime. It's the bubble bus of St. Charles County.
It's the bubble bus, but it's turning into the ice bus?
But they shoot snow in the wintertime. And
is it like mashed potato flakes or soap? Or like, you ever see on movies how it's like, this was really mashed potato flakes?
I don't know, but I saw that it was going to snow.
Sounds
and I was
delicious,
like, let's do this.
Yeah. Awesome.
So they're going to have the snow bus back there, and it's going to play music and lighting and all this fun stuff. I'll have a coffee truck back there. There's going to be a Build-A-Bear type of place called Party Animals STL. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Party Animals STL, and then, just lots of vendors and fun things in that parking lot. And then Chelsea at the public schoolhouse is doing a Christmas light walk. And so she's decorating the whole property with a 1.3 acre lot there. And they're going to have a Christmas walk that all of the people that have a bracelet to get into Light Up Cottleville will be able to walk on the property through there's fun photo ops that they're going to do and things like that. Then we're going to have a tree lighting at 7 o'clock over in the grass lot. And there'll be the Chillax Beer Garden is going to be there. I have a VIP tent in the grass lot as well. And so we're going to have live music in there. My friend who's doing smoked artisan barbecue, he's going to be in the tent, so you can do barbecue and drinks for purchase. You get your own bathroom in there. It's heated.
Nice. And that's in the VIP tent?
Yes, and that's in the VIP tent, so that's a separate ticket.
Yeah, this is a ticketed event. So what are tickets, and then what's the VIP ticket?
So tickets are $40 for an all-access pass for adults, and then they're $60 for a VIP pass.
Okay, and you mentioned kids are free.
And kids are free.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
Because you start adding up, and you're like, well, now it's a family of 5. Now it's $200.
Right.
But it's not.
So I really wanted to make it affordable. So basically a family of 4, it averages out to be $20 a person.
Sure.
But kids are free with a toy donation for Toys for Tots. So it's a new unwrapped toy for Toys for Tots. And basically that goes back to support Little Black Book, so LBB. They do that Toys for Tots donation every year, and they make up 20% of the nation's.
Is that really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Angel told me about the truck and how full it was, but I didn't realize it was 20% of the whole country's collection.
Yes.
That's pretty insane.
Tell me about it.
That's cool.
So I wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And just connecting, like I said, your vibe is your tribe. And I just go where the vibe leads me. And basically the vibe led me to Angel, and it has been magical ever since. And not just Angel. There's been other nonprofits too that I've partnered with that are just over the moon to be a part of this event, and how I can support them through what I'm doing is really what it was all about. So then back to the whole tree lighting, the Chillax Beer Garden. I've got vendors and things happening there. And then down by Tallulah's, which is just further down the street, we're having
across from BMO's.
Yeah. We're having some food trucks, and she's going to have hot cocoa, and she's doing a Jingle Bell stop. And then there's other businesses along the way that'll be open that night.
Sure.
Where you can go in their stores and things like that.
Other vendors are going to be there. Local 636 will be there. We can get to that in a second. But so it's 12-2.
Yep.
5 to 10.
Yep.
$40 an adult.
Yep.
Kids are free with a toy donation. New and unwrapped.
Yes.
I used to think when I was a kid, like, why do they have to have new and unwrapped? And as you grow up, you're like, oh, because the kids want a new toy. like, why can't I just give them my old toys? Like, yeah, because that kid wants a new toy.
Yeah, that's what makes it special.
Of course, yeah. I think a big thing is the transportation, because that's a lot of thing. It's the thing we get in downtown St. Charles a lot is like, well, where am I going to park? I want to go to this, but ugh. So you have, say the businesses again, you have Francis Howell.
So I have Francis Howell Central. And I have Avalon Park Independent Living. They're going to be running shuttles and doing parking the night of. And then they're basically both like a mile away from here. And then bringing people into the town, because trying to find parking around here is,
It's crazy when there's not an event going on.
Right.
You're going to have this huge event, and I'm sure some side streets are going to be closed.
Right.
What time do those shuttles start?
Those shuttles are going to start around 4:45.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get there as early as 4:45.
Yes.
And then the last one.
The last one's going to be at like
until everyone's gone.
10:15, I guess. Yeah, don't be the person that misses the show.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's not even that far, really, but I don't want
if you had to walk. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's nice, too, because a lot of times at these events, like, people will have bags, they'll have stuff. And so to be able to get on a bus and get right to the car is super helpful.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it would take up a lot of time at the podcast to name every single group that I've partnered with. But I think most importantly, Public Schoolhouse, they're our main sponsor. And like I said, they've just been phenomenal. The Shreves family is awesome, super supportive.
Where can we find info for this?
So info for this is on Instagram and Facebook. I have both of those, and it's just at Light Up Cottleville.
Okay.
And you can follow the page. There's an event for Light Up Cottleville.
It's right there.
That's
spelled
what
like that.
It looks like. That's what, if you
not
see
spelled
that,
any kind of crazy way.
If you see
Light
that,
Up
you're
Cottleville.
in the right place.
Cool.
So you can go on there, and then the ticket link on Instagram. The ticket link is in the bio, and then on Facebook, it's all over the place on Facebook.
Cool.
It's right there.
Let's talk about the shirts real quick, can we?
Let's do it.
Because we're going to be a vendor there.
Yeah.
We're doing some special edition shirts
You're
that
right
I think
across
are pretty
from the
cool.
beer garden.
Are we really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I mean,
across from Chillax, across from Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I met with her last night. Well, I guess a week ago when this came out, but fantastic business. Just
isn't it?
So very cool.
They're great people.
Yeah.
They really are great people, and they've also been super supportive.
Yeah.
Just really she is my cheerleader. Hey, girl, she is my cheerleader, and I don't know. I'm just like shocked. I'm really shocked, Ed.
It's so cool when you start to do. I know what you mean. It's so cool when you start to do a thing, and you're like not making this about me or Local 636, but like it's the same thing. You start a thing, and you're like, oh, this is cool. Like people like this.
People like me.
And then you're surprised. Yeah, well, it's not you. I mean, people do like you, but it's like you've created a cool thing.
Yeah.
And it's almost like validating, right? To be like, well, this is my idea. Of course, I'm sure you had some other input and all that stuff, but like to be like, this is my idea. Oh, you think this is cool? You think it's cool enough to pay to be a sponsor, to come out and do this? Like,
you're really putting yourself out there.
Yeah. It's a little scary at first, right?
Oh, totally.
I can't tell you. I mean, Angel maybe knows a little bit, but like, I do like doing the podcast, but like, it's a little bit like, when I press that button to make it live, it's a little bit like, yeah.
You're right. Like,
and then you're checking like, how many people liked it? How many listens do I have?
It's true.
Which is terrible.
No, but
you're doing this because you saw a need.
Yes.
You have these memories of Christmas that we'll talk about.
Totally.
And you're like, this needs to happen. You're doing this because I don't want to put words into your mouth, but like, you probably feel like you have to do this.
Well, I do. That's a really good way to put it, and excellently said, because now I have people counting on me, but I'm counting on me. And I think that is really, like, I got to show up for myself.
Yeah.
And anybody who's ever done anything in their lives, like you've had kids or you've had a really difficult job or a job that you've really wanted for a long time and you finally got it, like now you got to show up. And you got to do it, and you get to. And I think that really speaks volumes as people to start something and then see it through to completion. That's just what success is to me, in my eyes.
It's not how many people show up.
No.
It's did you do it? Did you pull it off?
Did I pull it off? And who's around me, like when I'm doing this? That's really important to me. At the ribbon cutting last week, my mom and dad were there. Oh my God, I hope I don't cry. Jesus.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time.
My mom and dad were there. My nephew was there. My sister-in-law was there. All my best friends came. My husband was there. My kids were there. And then everyone who I was sponsoring, and everyone showed up. You were there. I mean, the level of appreciation that I have from doing this is just unbelievable.
Talk more about that. Let's keep going. Let's get some, I see it welling up. We're almost there.
It's really hard. It's hard when you're vulnerably putting yourself out there, and making something from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're pioneering something, and then, you do want people to like it, and you do want it's the two biggest things in our life: love and acceptance. That's what people want, right? So, we do things to earn that for ourselves. And I think that this event has just proven to me that I could do these things all along. And I don't know that I really ever believed in myself until now, which I'm 41 years old. It's really crazy. It's crazy to sit back, and I'm sure you've had similar experiences when you create something or you have something and you don't even know how big of a deal it is. People have said to me, they're like, I don't even think you realize how big of a deal this is. And I'm like, I mean, it's cool and it's awesome and I'm going to do that. But that's where the cheerleading comes in. When people are in your ear saying no, this is incredible. There's a lot of really good things you could do with this. And I think from my heart, that's really where it comes from, is just being able to give back, but then also incorporate all of those family, community things. I'm totally a community-based person. And if it doesn't support the community, I'm not involved,
That's good stuff. I was just soaking it all in. Sorry. I know I'm staring at you, but I'm soaking in. That's amazing.
I mean,
that's really cool.
It's a podcast. You got to get real.
As we do.
I'm not any other way though, Ed. I mean,
no, I can tell.
Whatever. People know I'm.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows me that's watching this, I'm a crier. So.
That's awesome. Well, let's keep it going. Let's talk about Christmas, because you mentioned a couple times how important that was and how big of a fan your mom was. Yeah. She kind of instilled that in you, or
my mom goes all out for
Still.
Christmas. Still.
Okay.
Still. And my mom is a very family-centered person. So everything is involving our family. And if there's an event like tonight, my nephew is singing in a choir concert. I'm sorry I couldn't make it, buddy.
Oh, not because of this.
He's singing in a choir concert. No,
are you missing it because of this?
No. So he is singing a choir concert, and my mom texts everyone and is like, we're all going out afterwards. We're all going to dinner. I'm meeting them for dinner. It's okay. So we're all going out afterwards. Your brother said he's sorry for not telling you on time. I have a twin brother. He's notorious for not telling me things. So then twins. My mom, I know, damn right? Twins. So my mom invites everyone, and it's very all family, all community. And my parents also, I'm a 4th generation small business owner. So my parents have owned business. My grandparents own businesses. Both sides of my family all own their own businesses my whole entire life. So I had a job since I was 12. So anyone who has been raised in a family entrepreneurial, you've been working since you were 12 years old for free.
Tell me about Christmas growing up. Tell me about leading up to it. Tell me about Christmas morning.
Man, my parents... It is like Toys R Us up in there.
They drop some cash on Christmas.
Gosh. But they do it
when you were a kid too?
Yes.
And you have just the twin brother,
just
other
me
siblings?
And my brother.
Okay.
And so there's no other siblings. Actually, I don't even have any first cousins, real first cousins by blood. I have first cousins by marriage.
Sure.
But I don't have any, it's just me and my brother. There's literally 11 people in my family.
Oh, wow. You have a small family too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then my husband's family, so Kleeschulte, everyone that has my last name is related to me, actually.
Really? I was going to say, I know several, so you guys are all one thing.
My husband has 62 first cousins.
Wow.
What? Exactly. You can say that again.
How many brothers and sisters is that from?
That's from 12.
Like his parents?
His dad has, I think it's 13 brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Yes. And we were dating for like 2 months, and I went to a family function, and I was like,
you got lost.
All these people are related to you. I'm like, how do you even remember all their names? He's like, don't worry, you'll remember all their names. And now I know all of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that just adds to the community element of my life. You know, everything is a huge thing all the time. But for Christmas, my mom would start in like July.
Okay.
And she would find things that she thought we would like, and she would buy things
like
all
as
along.
Gifts or like to give to you then?
No, as gifts for Christmas.
Okay. So she just was like focused on it. She would buy stuff. Okay.
Totally.
Well, that's just good planning, you know. I mean, you see a good deal.
Like she would wrap everything, and it was themed. For Easter, she would make up she made up like little riddles, and we would have to go around and find our Easter baskets. And it's the same thing with Christmas.
Okay.
Like it's all, my mom loves Christmas.
Now, was that instilled in her from youth? Is there like a reason?
I mean, I remember going to my grandparents' house when I was young, and yeah, it would be all decked out. Like everything was lit up. There were like 5 trees. That ceramic Christmas tree, you know the one I'm talking about?
With the lights on it.
All of those. There was a white one that had pink.
Yay tall.
Yeah. Oh, but they had big ones.
Okay.
I don't know. But just Christmas all over.
Are there any birthdays? So
no.
Christmas is big in our house, but I'm December 30th, and my firstborn is Christmas Eve. And so people always ask if that's hard, and I think it makes it better, honestly.
Right.
And so Christmas is always a big deal in our household too, but not even because of that. They just love Christmas.
Just family, and then we have a family clam dip that I know.
I'm sorry?
There's a family clam dip.
Family clam.
Yes.
Say that 4 times real fast.
Family clam dip. Family clam dip. That's hard. So there's every holiday we have, and that was started by my grandmother. So it's a lot of traditions.
Wait,
There's a lot of traditions.
Let's go back to the clam dip. Well, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what
it's
clam chowder.
Cheese.
Okay.
It's cream cheese, Worcestershire sauce, lemon juice.
Okay.
And clams.
Okay.
Like canned clams.
Like blended
all
together,
mixed up like dip.
And you dip a cracker in there.
Unbelievable.
A pretzel.
Yes. Oh, you could do pretzels. Yes.
Are the clams cooked? Are they fried?
They're canned.
Canned clams. Say that 5 times fast.
Canned clams. So at Christmas, we always have a shrimp tray because that's just what we've
cocktail
done
shrimp
forever. Yes.
Sure.
Cocktail shrimp and clam dip.
Okay.
And people
like a seafood
burst into the door. Yeah, it's a seafood extravaganza.
Now, is there one person that makes the clam dip?
My mom.
Your mom makes it.
Yeah.
Have you gotten the recipe? Like at what point?
The recipe.
Okay. Do you make it ever?
No, because my mom makes it.
Your mom makes it.
Yeah.
But you're ready.
It's like her thing. I'm ready.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Hopefully, Mama Kleeschulte keeps making it forever.
No, it's my mom, McGee.
Your mom, McGee. Okay.
That's right.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. Okay. So, but you're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Ready to go with the clam dip.
Yeah.
And she makes enough. You have a smaller family, you said.
I do.
So it's not like she's making like a vat. It's not like your husband's family.
I mean, let me tell you something. There's a lot of clam dip at our family functions because everyone eats it. Like, it's crazy.
I think we just titled the episode. I don't.
It's in the clam dip. I wrote an article for the Little Black Book
about
magazine.
Clam dip.
Yeah.
How far does this go?
It was about traditions.
Okay.
And I think that, to bring it back, I think that's really what it's all about. Like, my mom was really
Please bring
great.
it back.
Please,
I don't know where to go from here.
We might have to cut all this out. I don't know. But it all comes back to traditions. My mom was very strategic about making sure that we enjoyed our holidays and that we had memories. And we have memories. I have so many great memories of Christmas and just all the things that we did. And my parents were more, yes, we had like a lot of gifts, but it was more about the experience of Christmas. And my dad is a huge kid at heart, and he always wanted to get us like one thing that he could play with us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So one year they got us an air hockey table.
Oh my gosh.
And because they knew that we were sneaks and we would try to come down the stairs.
How do you hide an air hockey table?
So they put a cardboard, I don't know. I have no idea.
You didn't find it?
No, because I was like 11. So they put the cardboard box that the air hockey table came in on the steps, and it blocked the whole steps, so my brother and I couldn't like sneak down in the middle of the night and see what all we got for Christmas.
Okay.
So
wait, it was there like for the weeks leading up to Christmas, or just you're saying that before?
I have no idea.
So it was in a box. It was like you had to put it together.
Yeah, they had to put it together. No, they put it together, and it was ready to go when we came downstairs.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, but it's because my dad wanted to have something that he could play with us with. And so to have that like kid at heart thing happening, and then my mom who was instilling the traditions, clam dip, clam dip
and air hockey.
That's right, clam dip and air hockey. What else do you need? I mean, it's a magical Christmas time. So just year after year of growing up with that, and now I know how important those traditions are to me and to my boys. Just teaching them that family is important, and, you're always going to have each other's backs, because my dad used to say, he'd be like, when everything else fails, you're all you got is each other, and I think that is, it can be true in some instances for people, but you always have your family.
And you've just to like bring it back all the way back. You talked about how important Cottleville is, and LBB, and like, wow, we could venture to say that's probably part of your family now too, right? I mean,
totally.
Probably not as close, obviously, but
no, but
people you can count on, people you want to take care of, people that you love.
My friendships are very important to me in my life. I would say that I make friends that are people that I consider my family, and I have friends that are from decades ago until now, and then friends that I've just met. But I think I consider myself to be a very authentic person. And I make authentic friendships with people, and then they do the same thing with me.
Sure.
And so when I meet a person that, you have kind of an instant connection with someone, when you vibe, and it's important to me. Friendships are important to me for sure.
All right. You may have answered this unknowingly. But favorite Christmas gift? Was that the air hockey table? Or is that just one that sticks out?
That's one that sticks out for sure. But here, God, my mom is so amazing. And I guess, like, do you ever sit around and think about like how amazing your mom is? And we're talking
because
about
she's watching. Yes, I do.
Yes.
All the time.
You're amazing.
Love you, Mom.
So a couple of years ago, my mom gave my brother and I these quilts. And we open them all up, and they're huge. I mean, like probably king-size quilts.
Okay.
And my mom is she's very crafty. So she made these quilts, and she sewed them. When my mom was 8, she won a competition for making a 3-piece suit. Won a sewing competition.
Well, yeah, like every 8-year-old.
Okay.
Like 8-year-olds do.
Exactly. So gives us this quilt.
That's another podcast. I have so many questions. I'm not even going to dig in on that.
My life is fascinating.
That's when her fascination with clam dip started.
Yeah, something. So she gives us these quilts. And when we start looking at them, so on the front, it's like outfits, like little outfits. Well, she saved our clothes and made what the outfit used to look like. I should show you a picture of it. It's incredible. So like,
are we talking like T-shirts?
So like the shirt from the hospital that we wore that said St. Luke's on it or whatever.
Cool.
She like embroidered it into the actual shirt and like pieces of our outfits, and then a piece of my wedding dress. So it's like a historical timeline of my whole life. And my children's clothes are on there. Me and some of my husband's clothes are on there. She got with my mother-in-law. I've been together with my husband for 21 years, and we're celebrating our 17th anniversary. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. So my mom got with his mom and got some of his old clothes and put him on the blanket.
Wow.
And then same thing with my brother. So she made these 2 king-size quilts, like for Christmas.
Did you cry?
We cried our faces off.
I bet.
Ed.
That's amazing. That's really cool.
What?
And a note to all the parents out there. You talked about how much your family was nuts over Christmas.
Yeah.
Your favorite gift was a blanket that your mom made. Right, which is so cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's in my living room right now, and I look at it every day. It's just...
It's one of those things like you're afraid to use because you don't want to like...
For real.
Yeah.
It's on the
I get it.
quilt rack.
Yeah.
But my mom put all her love into that.
Yeah.
And that's what Christmas means. All her love. And, that I think is just what I'm trying to bring with this event. all my love and all my intention on making it something special for people to enjoy. So that's really
creating memories, creating new traditions.
Yeah.
Very cool. Can we pull the shirts up real quick? Talk about these, a way to commemorate the event. So we have these for pre-order. Thank you for working with us on this. I think these are really cool. So we've got the Jolly Old Fart shirt.
That's my dad, 100% right there. He might even look like that, Ed. I'm not even kidding.
He was the model, actually. And then we've got the naughty list. I was telling you off podcast, we made a nice list one, but I was like, I don't think people want that. No one wants to wear it. I'm on the nice list. So these are available. Sorry, these are available for pre-order as well, where your tickets are. Yep. We're gonna try to make that work. Let's just say it works. Awesome. Let's just say they're on there where the tickets are, and they'll be for pickup only at the event.
Yes.
So when you're grabbing your ticket, grab a long sleeve shirt, sweatshirt. We'll be there with some stuff too. I'm so excited to be a part of this. Like, I
can't wait.
This is so cool. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Yes.
I have no idea, but it's going to be a beautiful day.
No, it is going to be a beautiful day. It is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be uncharacteristically warm.
I think so.
With no wind.
I think so. I feel an unseasonably warm December day. It's early December.
It is.
I think people in St. Louis think like December, but it's still fall technically.
Do you remember the past Thanksgivings? Like short sleeves playing football in the yard, you know?
I play football with the same group. They've been playing for 20 something years, like 25. I've been playing for like 15.
Yeah.
We always play Thanksgiving on football, and we always play football on Thanksgiving. And you're right. Yeah, it's been warm.
Right.
Shorts, t-shirt. Very cool. Right. What else do you want to say about Light Up Cottleville that hasn't been said? We've covered a lot.
I want to say, I know we talked about all my family stuff. Oh my gosh.
Do you want to take it all back?
I want to say, no, because it's true. I want to say that I've partnered with a lot of really great organizations. So I partnered with LBB to do the Toys for Tots drive, and kids are free with their ticket with a new unwrapped toy. And I partnered with Marcy's Project and the Boone Center.
Yeah.
Marcy's Project and the Boone Center are selling golden tickets, and if you get a golden ticket, it's $100 donation to those organizations. 100% of the proceeds,
ticket is $100.
Yes.
Okay.
100% of the proceeds goes back to Marcy's Project and BCI, and you get an adult wristband with that, all access pass with the golden ticket.
Okay, so that's your Okay. So that's real quick, can we say Marcy's Project has a holiday project that they're working on, and this will benefit that. So they collect clothes for
St. Charles County, but it's more than clothes. It's basically toiletries, and it's a holiday market.
It's a holiday market.
Marcy's Project has a holiday market, and the holiday market is kids get to come in and they fill out a list. Families go online, fill out a list for what the kids would want and need, and then Marcy's Project tries to do their best to fill that list. So the proceeds from this go to their holiday market. So
cool.
Golden ticket. The golden ticket, though, the best part about the golden ticket, you get an access pass.
But wait.
There's more. You get an all access pass, but then the golden ticket, whoever wins the actual golden ticket gets to light the tree.
Oh, cool.
So, yes.
Very cool. So and those are being sold. And Boone Center, by the way, is adults with disabilities.
So they
I guess all
find
people.
Employment for adults that have disabilities.
Yeah. And they have some there too, right? Like they have some employment at Boone Center.
Yes.
Correct?
So they actually are a facility that does packaging and repackaging.
Right.
If you've never been on a tour, you should go.
It is cool.
Oh my God. Yeah. It is unbelievable. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The people there, the workers there, employees are so happy to be there. They feel very fulfilled. It's wonderful. So it goes back to their mission of helping adults with disabilities find employment and meaningful work. And then they also do job placement for them. So once they go through their program, if they've graduated through their program, then they will actually find them job placement, and they work with other companies that are around to find people employment through that. So just really great missions that they both have. And so 100% of those proceeds, it's $10,000. They get to split it. And basically, you get to light the tree if you win the golden ticket.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
And those are available on the site as well.
Yes. So all the tickets are through Eventbrite, and the link is on the Facebook and the Instagram page that you can find.
I'll tell you what, it's obvious that you care so much about other people wanting to make memories, new traditions about the businesses that have supported you. It's just oozes out of you, which is super cool. But I'm going to make you do something awkward. I don't think it's going to be awkward. I want you to look in there and give us the information.
Yep.
Give us where to find the tickets, when it is, times, everything you want the good people in the 636 to know about Light Up Cottleville.
Okay, Light Up Cottleville, December 2nd from 5 to 10 p.m. Tickets are on Facebook and Instagram at Light Up Cottleville. You can follow us there. We're partnering with 4 nonprofits, and it's just going to be a night of family fun and giving back. And I hope you can join us for that night.
Cool. Thanks so much, and I can't wait till December 2nd.
Thank you.